cinematic view sometimes. We'll see. Oh, and no, okay.
Alright, we are
Alright, we're off. Yep. Pretty nicely. Oh, Luciano getting a little tap there, going right into the wall. That is him out of the race at the moment. Like, he's not DNF, but he'll lose a lot of time from that. Brandy coming across there, tapping with Lucas a little bit. Everyone seems to just trying to find their spot, trying to just leave just enough space for everyone. No one wants to lose anything really off the start. Krispy losing one position so far, that's what I see. Luke is losing, well, never mind. Keeps it a little bit. Everyone seems is just trying to stay as close as possible. No one wants to lose anything. Everyone wants to gain everything at the start. So at the moment, the pump has retired. Not sure exactly what happened. He's left the session. He's kind of done. So Hoopalicious has passed Waxo for first place on lap 1 so far. Yeah, I saw something weird there. The line up to P3. Fern all the way up to P6. My God, didn't he start like 8? I don't know. The line going for a move. Oh my God, very close here. Right on the back of Kevin. He's going to try and make a move around the outside going into the chicane.
Goes off, and another one goes off with you. I believe that's Mary.
Hold it around.
Mary dives in the pits. She's going to have some wing damage there. It's unfortunate. Yeah, I think her whole front wing's gone.
We're going to try to make a move and Stowe earlier. Not quite work out. It seems to be being ghosted for some reason. What is going on? It says, okay, the timings are a little messed up, so just bear with the game, because, you know, we always have to. Waxo trying to stay as close as possible as he can to Lucius, really trying to hold on to that race win, doesn't want to let it go. You really want to stay as close, like around 6 tenths to really stay in that good DRS. That is not a good strategy. Well, I guess it kind of is. Usually it's kind of bullshit.
Yeah, well, I think Hoop right now has definitely got some good pace.
Yeah, edging out a few, like 2 tenths already, yeah. Like, after one full lap, he's about almost a second. So far, our losers and winners from lap 1. A lot of winners here. Brown and Krispy down 2 positions. Fern up 4 positions. Kevin up to P4 from P7. Dread all the way up to P12. Starting 16th. Sorry, 18th. And Luciano, Edu, and Murray all losing in lap 1 incidents. I think a few lost it on their own. I'm not sure exactly what happened to Edu.
DRS does come into play this lap, so.
Yeah, Lexa really needs to stay in that DRS and Lucius, or he will probably run away, and then he could be under pressure from a lane right behind him, only 7 tenths behind. You do usually lose about 3 to 4 tenths, it depends how close you are to the car ahead. Back to Beckett's. The line of Waxo touching the grass a little bit there. Waxo, for some reason, does not have the DRS, even though he's 9 tenths. Quite unfortunate for him. Like I said, he will probably next lap you'll be under attack from a lane. Our championship leader. Dallas getting a 3-second time penalty for track limits. Not that good for him. 3 seconds could set you back far down the order.
Yeah, for sure, especially for how close everybody is at this stage.
One thing I didn't go over is who was on the medium tires and who was on softs. So on your screen, this is everyone who was on the mediums, apart from Toonless, who did start on the bottom 10, but often goes softs. Luciana, Luciani, whatever, started top 10, but unfortunately, lap 1, turn 2 just got a little contact and just lost it. I don't think any part of his own though. Yeah, Belush is just pulling a gap to the rest of the field here. Seems to have, I mean, he was really close to qualifying pace with Wexler, so it makes sense for him to be a little bit faster in the race. Because, you know, I'm really not sure how fast he would have gone if he set that last lap. Qualifying is one thing, but the race is another. So Align is going to have a run on Wexler, but I don't know if he's going to make a move. Yeah, backs out of it just a little bit, make better of it. His teammate not far behind.
Yeah, definitely got to think about the team game here. The Alphas really getting some major points as it stands right now. I know it's early in the race, but definitely getting some good points right now.
Kevin just trying to conserve as much battery life as possible. You know, ERS is always much faster than DRS, so you really got to save it for the right moments. And in this track particularly, it is hard to get the ERS back, so you really have to save it for the right moments, because once you really lose it, so once you use it all, you really can't get anything back.
Yeah, for sure.
So, you know, Lucius is doing great, even though he has pretty much no ERS, but that 2.2 second gap is really going to work out for him. Elaine only 3/10 off of Waxer. Waxer does not have the DRS. Is Elaine going to go for a move? Nope. He's staying right behind him. Probably just waiting.
One battle that I'm definitely keeping an eye on right now, Pluto, is definitely Fern Ferrandi. Because Ferrandi's going to try to fight back in the lane.
Close, yeah.
He needs to make a quick move, a decisive move, to get up ahead of the Mercedes, ahead of these Alphas, and start pushing to back in the lane.
Yeah, Fern, Kevin, Ferrandi, we're all doing really good, up 3, 4, and 2 positions. Brandy losing a little bit to the gap, to the group of front there.
And the big question is, when do these front runners start to pull the trigger and start to make their stops? That's the next big
Probably
question.
around lap 10 or 11, I think. You can really go long and soft really don't die on this track. The track wear is not high. I said track wear, yeah, I said track wear, tire wear, Jesus. Oh, Waxo, and a little loosey-goosey, but Align is not wasting any time. He's making the move. Just getting a clean DRS overtake there. Kevin thinking about another overtake on Waxo. Oh, Waxo making the undercut, mega undercut here, and Fern coming in the pits here. And Waxer gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Unfortunate, Brendan, but that's really going to destroy his chances of winning a race. Definitely, 5 seconds is a lot of race time. But never say never. Let's see what he can do. So they're going to come in for the mediums, definitely. Yeah, coming for the mediums, making the early stop, early strategy. Fern definitely reacted to Waxer, so let's see where they come out. Yeah, the other guys are not going to pit. I mean, they may react, but probably pit later.
What kind of pace does Align have to come back and hoop?
Well, he definitely has good pace, for sure. I mean, he's won races already. He's a championship leader. You don't really lead a championship for no reason. So,
sure.
I mean, a 2.3 second gap is a lot, right? So even if they're equal, he won't gain anything. I mean, he's already lost a little bit on him already. So if you can just try and stay with him, maybe he makes a mistake, maybe he gets a penalty. But we'll see.
Now, how much
Definitely has the...
Go ahead.
Sorry, yeah, Align definitely has the teammate buffer. Oh, never mind.
And
Kevin's actually
there
coming in the
goes.
pits, reacting to Waxrow in front.
I was about to
And
ask,
Brandy.
how much does Alpha play in this? Being his teammate, is he gonna?
A lot of people actually coming in early here.
I think
Maybe
that
I was wrong. Maybe it's lap 9 or 8.
I think.
No, 11.
You think that was a trigger pull there? What is the you know, kind of that early setup by Electro and Vert?
Well, I mean, people are definitely thinking about it and probably reacting a little bit sooner. I think a normal pit stop is probably not lap 9 or 10. I don't know why I said 10 or 11. It's probably 9, I think. So everyone just coming in a little bit early. But again, it's not too bad because the mediums really don't die. There's not a lot of tire wear at the end of the race. I think max it's like 40-50%. Or what I mean, like 50? I mean like 50, you know? 49%. I think that's a max you can probably get to.
I mean, as the
But these guys are good at tire wear.
I mean, who's still holding that? About 2.5, 2.4. Gives and goes.
As it stands, only 6 drivers have come into the pits
That's
so
true.
far. Oh,
Oops, slamming on the brakes there.
coming into the pits, and a line coming in the pits. So we'll see if the Krispy also gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Definitely going to hamper his chances in this race. But we'll see if the undercut was worth it. Lucas also coming in the pits. I think everyone else is now coming in the pits.
Yeah, I think everybody's deciding, okay, it's been long enough. Kind of
Wait.
ordeal.
Lucius coming in the pits again. Apparently he must have had damage or something. Yeah, Lucius coming in again. Oh no, I'm tripping. No, he already came in. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh wait, did he? No, never mind. I'm tripping. I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry. No, Lucius has made 1 stop. So far the medium runners are leading the race, which, you know, makes sense. See how far they go into the race. Safe there could ruin them, but hopefully it plays. So far, the undercut is not really doing anything, not really making an impact. Kevin's still about 7/10 away from Align. Align did actually gain quite a bit on Lucius. Before they pit, it was a 20.3, I think it was a 2.3 second gap, now to 1.4, so Align definitely made up a lot on Lucius. Kevin not far behind, but losing a little bit. I think he was a lot closer when he pit. 8/10. Waxrow coming in that early, I don't think it really paid off that much. A good losing position because of it. And Fern very close behind Waxrow, about 3/10 here. Needs to be a little bit further behind with Brandy. Brandy not that good on ERS right now. Being below 10% is not what you want to happen. You really don't gain it unless you don't use it at all. And even not using the ERS, you don't gain a lot. You really don't. Because it's just long straights on this track. And a lot of them. So Brandy really needs to be conservative on that.
And like you were saying, I just got the little screen pop up of, you know, the pit window open for those softs around 10 to 13 laps. So I think you were right in that window. But everybody pulling that trigger definitely really, really early. So we'll see how long
So
these
Tuneless is actually still on the softs. He started, I think, around 16th, and he's actually still on the softs, doing 9 laps. So we'll see when he decides to pit. He'll definitely have to pit in the next 2 laps, or he'll lose something. So he could be coming in this lap. But he does have the clean air. So you do lose a little bit being behind some people. Actually, I don't know. In this track, it's not too bad. So being behind someone ain't too bad. But we have two big gaps here. We got all the medium runners together, and everyone that started in the top 10, everyone ready to pit lap 1 all together.
And just our front runner here, Hope, is you can definitely see him starting to tear down this gap on these front runners here.
Brown sets the fastest lap of 1:27.3. I don't know, could we see a safety car at all in this race?
We
I mean,
might.
maybe not. So it's really one of those tracks that is safety car prone, but it can definitely happen. I mean, I think lap 1 is where it's the highest risk. And apart from that, it's pretty clean. So at the moment, Furby is leading the race. He's the lead medium runner at the moment, but very close behind the McLaren and Fred. So if safety car doesn't come out, this will definitely be good for the medium runners. They will be much faster at the end of the race. So they can just stay clean, not battle each other too much. They should be fine.
Yeah, I think these medium tires, you can definitely drag them out, especially if they're a safety car.
Very close. Very close indeed. Yeah, these two gaps are very close. Pollution sets the fastest time on a medium for 27.1. Inside at the end of the medium pack here. Edu is on the mediums, but further behind because he got a pit lap 1. Pretty sure.
Just
leading
just
his pack.
wait, Pluto. Because she's gonna come back on these hards. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Watch out.
But yeah, so Lucius actually did pull a little bit on a line. The gap is now 1.7, so they're just kind of pretty equal. I think it was like around a 1.5 when I last looked, so not losing too much, but he's not gaining anything. Oh, McLaren makes a move on Furby, the lead of the race and lead of the medium runners. See if anyone else reacts to that.
It's toneless. He comes in, says, I need off these soft tires. Somebody's faster. Everybody's faster than me on these mediums. Get me off of.
Attila is finally in the pits after doing 12 laps on the sauce.
Yeah.
Unless the safety car comes out, I don't know what's gonna happen. He went a little too long. I think you should have started on the mediums, to be fair. Furby dropping back a little bit. Well, that's a 3-second penalty to Furby for going wide on Corpse there. Very obnoxious turn sometimes. It's not hard, but sometimes it's a big mistake. I swear. Everyone does it. Unsighted port, getting another 3-second time penalty. That is 6 seconds to his race time. That's knocking out Lamau. Furby is using all of his ERS here, but tread all over the back of the McLaren here. And also, the McLaren leading the race gets a 3-second time penalty as Dredd comes in the pits for the soft tires. Oh, and he gets another 5-second penalty. I think that's a third person for getting... Wait. Oh, he got a severe collision, actually. Huh. Wait.
I don't know if that would get... Like, that might get taken off there, but...
Nah, I think it was speeding the pit lane, but it said... severe collision. That's kind of weird. Or maybe it was with Furby. That's interesting. Wait, hold up. Furby's in the pits. Okay, Furby's in the pits. So a few of the medium runners are coming in to opt for the sauce. I think the last guys on the mediums or unsighted port, and Dallas. I can't say his name. Sorry, I'm bad. Okay, I understand, but I just can't.
Which one?
Can't say them clear.
Sanav?
The race leader, Sanav. Okay, I'll say Sanav from now on.
Yeah, Sanav.
Sanav is a race leader at the moment, the leader of the mediums. But will the undercut actually be beneficial for everyone that came in this lap?
Yeah, because I've kind of been sitting on hope right now because, you know, by our time takes right now, who's the race leader as it sits. And Hope's kind of been closing this gap pretty hard.
Well, the guys ahead of him, if they pit like they are now, Lucius will take the lead of the race. Actually, Edu. Wait, did Edu pit yet? Or am I tripping?
Edu has not pitted.
Okay, so Edu needs to pit soon. So yeah, Lucius will pretty much be the net race leader. So Fugami around is actually not coming in the pit this lap. Interesting from them.
So our three guys that have not pitted is Obina and Unsighted and Edu. But the only three that have not pitted. And just
we'll see what kind of impact those soft runners can do to the medium runners up ahead. But it is a pretty decent gap around like 6 seconds. 6 or 7 seconds to some of the guys. Red, oh my god, he's far back. Wow.
Obina up 16 places. Unsighted, even though these front guys have yet to pit. Unsighted up 18 places. Edu up 11 places. Alpha Kevin is up 1. And Fern is up 2.
Yeah, but they haven't pit yet. Oh, and as... Well, that's the curse, I guess, because our late race leader just disconnected from the race. Unsighted, coming in the pits here. Finally pitting for the softs. Edu may react, actually. I think it's now or never. Yep, he's coming in the pits. Hopefully he doesn't get a 5-second penalty like 3 others. Coming in the pits quite nicely. Edu is just going to come up to 2nd place. So, he's just kind of in his own little bubble here. Just kind of to himself, and then everyone else behind. Not far off each other. Bombina joined back. Definitely unfortunate for him. He probably lost a little bit of time since that damn AI. But the gaps are a little bit bigger now. Everyone's kind of spread out a little bit more, apart from a few people. Prandi closing up to Fern here, just with that DRS and Flipstream. Brian gets a 3-second time penalty. Wow, a lot of people actually have penalties. I was honestly expecting not a lot, to be fair. Dread getting another 3-second penalty. Oh my god, you got a 5-second penalty before. Yeah, Dread up to 8 seconds, and Furby both up to 8 seconds of penalties. That is not going to be good for them. And Waxer and Krispy have 5 seconds of penalties. So at the moment they're only going to lose 2 because everyone else around them has 3. Dread, you're tied for the race. You just got another 5-second penalty. Must be really annoyed with that. So Dread is out of the race. Good guy in the championship though. Not the best for him. Bambina is definitely going to want to come in the pits this lap. Quite long on the mediums.
As Mary's going to dive into the pits now, doing 14 laps on those hards. She's going to dive in for the soft tire, see what she can make back up.
Yeah, she's probably just hoping for a safety car. Yeah, everyone's just trying to stay as close as they can to each other. Pretty great showing from the AlphaTauri guys, really close together.
Well, being around 60, there it is. There's the pit. 16 laps on those medium tires. He's finally in the pits. The loop.
Brandy and Fern going side by side into the last chicane. Fern's going to try and leave just enough space, but probably a little bit too much because Brandy's going to have the inside, but just with the momentum on the outside, Fern is going to hold it around the outside. Fern may try and make a move, turn 1. He's going to stay very close behind, as close as possible. Fern may try and defend into turn 3. He's actually not going to. Brandy's staying as close as he can. Waxo and Krispy really close to each other too. Does Fern have a DRS? Fern doesn't have DRS, so Brandy will get really close here. Not close enough to make a move though.
So I know the video game isn't kind of like real life, but Alpha and Lane kind of say, hey man, I'm kind of quicker than you. Let me pass you.
Well, I mean,
kind of thing.
If they're around the... Well, Line is leading the championship, so I don't think that'll happen. You know, I think they just want to stay as close as possible, and, you know, Kevin does have the DRS on him, so that is part of it. You know, he does have the dirty air, but DRS is a little bit more powerful on this track. So I think they're going to stay as close as possible to each other. But Lion has a 3.5 second gap to Belushis leading the race. Wow. So Belushis definitely has the better race pace. But at least the top two do not have any penalties, so definitely looking more tidy than the rest. So Brandy did make an overtake on Fern. Sorry, I did miss that. Fern staying closely behind though, not really wanting to give her the position that easily. Everyone always laps up in that corner. Bringing a little loosey-goosey on the exit there. Brandy doesn't have the DRS, so Fern is going to get up a little bit there. Go in the little midfield here, see if anyone's that close. No one's extremely close to each other. It also has a 1.2 second gap. Wax are just kind of losing the DRS a little bit on Lucas. Krispy kind of trying to stay as close as he can to those top guys.
Well, speaking of the back runners, or the midfield runners, I'm sorry to put in his unfortunately he got that, but he's still maybe gonna have a look. No, he's gonna back off of it. He's gonna look for it. Maybe
really close on Dallas here. Is he gonna try and make a move? Gonna try and force him to mistake? Nope, Dallas thinks better. Not falling for it.
Yep. But now Luciano is gonna come back. Maybe sniff up the scraps here.
Only 6 more laps to go in this race. Pretty much the home stretch. Not really. The home stretch is like 4 more laps, but...
I mean, I still keep on looking at the alphas, and I'm like, okay, when do we say, hey, I'm a little bit quicker than you, let me go have a run at him.
Oh, whoa. Fern almost losing it there. God, that was close. He almost lost it on Woodfield. Woodfield, whatever it's called. And the group's just kind of getting away from him. So Briney is edging out about an 8-10 gap.
You know, when you say, because either way you're still getting 2-3. Whereas it like, hey man, let me take a run at these guys.
Yeah, they're not gonna do that. Alliance fighting for championship, and I think Alliance kind of noticing that he doesn't really have a chance on Lucius unless Lucius makes a mistake, so Alliance really going to fight for this second place, definitely. He's not going to just let his teammate go by.
So you think we might see a little competition between the alphas?
I mean, they could I mean, I think they're the closest running in the whole field here. Kevin's staying very close to the line the whole time, pretty much. Apart when they pit at different times. Krispy catching up to Fern here. Just kind of close that gap a little bit. I mean, Fern did make a little bit of a mistake last lap, so makes sense.
Yeah, and then you also have Brown kind of, hey boys, I'm here too. Either one of you guys.
There's a yellow flag.
Either one of you guys get a mistake, yes. Didn't really see who went off there.
Yeah, I don't think anyone did. I mean, the field's pretty close, to be fair.
I believe that was
apart from Morley.
Mary that went off.
Yeah, Mary. I mean, she did it twice, so a few times.
I know, I think Mary was just getting those blue flags.
Fern gets a 3-second time penalty. Did we get a penalty before? Let me see this. Fern has a 6-second time penalty, so not the best for him. Oh, Chris is gonna make a move on
and Alpha.
He's gonna and he gets spun. Oh no, he did not get spun. He got a half spun. Krispy did save it, but he did lose about a position there. So that was a very close call. Wow.
And right
as touched a little bit in snow.
Alpha wanted to overtake his teammate going into the final chicane.
Oh, that's why he dropped down a little bit. Oh, dropped down. Yeah, I see that.
So.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Krispy tried to make an inside dive on Fern in Stowe, but just I think Fern didn't leave as much space as Krispy thought. Krispy kind of hit him a little bit and lost it. I mean, almost lost it. He did catch it, so good recovery. Good save from him. But yeah, I don't know. Kevin, they were pretty. He was pretty equal with the line and pace. I mean, he could have been pushing, maybe not, but I don't know if he'll catch up. I mean, he's still in DRS, right? So if he's around the same pace, he can try and go for second attempt. Oh, and Fern's out of the race. Fern spun. Fern has spun and hit the old. Has a safety car. Fern has brought out the safety car. Yeah, he's.
What's gonna trigger?
That's a weird spot. That's a really weird spot to crash. Usually, like if you spin on that turn, you just like crash more to the right. All right, interesting. So this would definitely be an interesting strategy. I don't know. I don't think anyone should come in. There's not really enough laps. There's only 4 laps to go, and you know there would be only pretty much 2 laps of racing because it's 2 laps of safety car. So I don't know if anyone's gonna go on the pits. Unless you're like last place going for the fastest lap.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, touch and go here. Really. Yeah, I think.
Report coming in the pits there. And who else? Waxrow coming in the pits. Huh. Interesting for him. He does have 8 seconds of penalty, so not the best for him, but yeah, Waxrow coming in the pits, alright. Oh, yeah, where was Waxrow before he pit?
I think it was for the P8
down. Yeah. Interesting from Lucas. Up a little bit more. Let's see who's actually up.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I'm super stoked for Hoop. Like get it in. But I think
Steve's have pace over you now, so he'll probably hold through.
Yeah, I think Lane's just trying to play points game right now. Or Verani. I don't think there's much fight there. Like, let Hoop do his thing. But at the same time, Alpha's kind of...
I will be right back.
Okay. Kevin's kind of saying, hey bro, I know I'm your teammate. Kind of like what we see with Mercedes, with Hamilton and Bottas. Saying, hey buddy, I'm right here. You know, remember to push. This might not be an easy one for you. So as it stands, it's Hoop at first, doing his thing. Lane, Kevin, Ronnie to P4. Everybody's kind of on old tires, not trying to overdo it. Brown and P5. It's, I don't know what happened there, but Dallas jumps up to P6. No. Maybe. going back and forth.
So far, we only have 3 drivers retiring from this race: Fern, Dredd, and Pump. Not good for Mercedes though.
Yeah.
Double DNF.
But Dallas at P6, Lucas at P7, Sanav in P8, Luciano coming all the way back up to P9, Bobina in P10, Edu in P11, Krispy unfortunately falled. Indiana speaking. Krispy falls back.
Too. Oh, you're right.
Harry, no!
Mary DNFing, I think. Just didn't want to continue.
Krispy
But
down.
yeah, I think Krispy came in the pits. Yeah, Krispy came in the pits for sauce.
Yeah,
I'm not sure why.
P13, Wexero, even though he started, P2?
Yeah, so, no, he's pole sitter. He's our pole sitter.
Oh, pole sitter.
Yeah, last year our pole sitter.
P14. Furby all the way down to P15. I don't know where Furby started. And then Thomas in P16. Like Pluto was saying, 4 drivers out. Unfortunately, we see my girl out of this race. Unfortunately.
On-site report and Krispy just hit each other. They both got a 5-second penalty. I don't know why they did that. I just about caught it on the stream. We'll probably go back to that. It's a whole 5-second penalty. They could get that removed. So yeah, they just don't need to think about that 5-second penalty. Unless they could.
Yeah.
So we'll probably get removed. Alright, so you are in this lap, obviously. Pretty much the whole field's here. So Ovolush is gonna bunch up the field here as much as he can. See what his strategy is. He's gonna go fast, wait till the last minute.
I think he's gonna wait a little bit.
You gotta keep me Räikkönen in the back there.
I think he's gonna yet again back him up, kind of check his tires a little bit.
See the throttle, see when he goes, and he's off. He goes just before the chicane. Yeah, the guys behind the line do not want to lose anything to.
Yeah, I think.
This is really their only. Oh, incited out of the race. Yeah, no, he's out. No, he ran the pits. Never mind. Unsighted, just ran the pits to retire.
I don't know.
It was really close.
Yeah, I don't know if who actually got the jump
Lucas
on the lane.
forcing Dallas into a bit of a mistake, but Dallas is going to hold it.
Edu jumps Krispy though, but Krispy's still sitting on that gearbox of his. So Edu locks
Only
him.
about a lap and a half to go. Not much time, so everyone really needs to really hold on to the positions because any little mistake it's all over. And everyone who has a penalty is really going to suffer here because everyone's so close to each other. So very unfortunate for the guys that do have penalties, but for the guys that don't, it's definitely beneficial. Like Luciana, where's he gonna be? Oh yeah, shit. He's gonna move up all the way to P4. Well, not P4, probably P5. Krispy losing to Edu here. Edu and him side by side. Krispy getting another penalty. Edu's gonna lock up the brakes on the inside, but he's staying in the inside. Krispy leaving just enough room, but he's gonna try get him on the outside here. A little bit more momentum. Maybe get that penalty removed because he was forcing a. Oh, and I just got Furby losing it on turn 1. Yeah, just classic spin there. Oh, and he retired. All right. Hopefully that doesn't bring out a safety car. But we are in the last lap. So a line about half a second off of Lucius. So, you know, the hang straight is not an easy spot to overtake unless you're like around 3 to 4 tenths, right? And you lose 4 tenths sometimes in back to back. So I don't know. You really needs to pull everything here. Can't remember that. You gotta remember Dallas and they're in Europe, so makes sense why they're up there. Kept falling down just a little bit more in a lane. Oh yeah, he won't even have the DRS, what am I saying? on
Now,
lap 3.
used
So,
all the battery power right now.
yeah, not quite close enough. This does seem, this is looking quite good for Oompa-Loocious. The line locking up, really pushing it. But I think he's understood that he's not going to win this race. Oompa-Loocious is your round 5 winner at Silverstone for NARL. Starting P2, finishing P1. And the order is now setting itself out.
Yeah.
So that is a double AlphaTauri podium.
Race from everybody.
Tuneless
Driver of the day.
Driver of the day.
Tuneless.
Which is kind of funny though. I think he only made like 4 positions. I mean, still good, but I think he was like 16th though.
Yeah. Well,
Unfortunate what happened to Waxrow.
Yeah,
Starting P1 and not even finishing the points, I think.
Yeah, unfortunate, but you know, things happen in the race, but I will let you do the rest of your thing.
Oompa-Loocious did mess up the end of qualifying, but it did not matter. He takes a race win. Looking good. And he was only beaten about 0.02 of a second. So. And he also gets the fastest lap of the race at 26 flats. So this is the order for the whole race. Yeah, Dread unfortunately finishing 19th. Krispy out of the points with that penalty and just last lap did not go well. So double podium for AlphaTauri, looking good. Prandi up to P4, staying as close as he can to a line, but your championship leader is still holding on to the championship. We'll go to race director. We'll see what everyone did real quick. So, wow, small pit stops. Go to incidents, so just we can go back and look at it when we want to. Unswervable penalty. You got a drive through. Shit. But yes, this is your finishing order for the race. Oompa-Loocious taking P1, Align P2, and Kevin taking P3. Starting 7th, which is pretty good. Definitely going positive there. Oh, what am I don't know what I was saying. No, Tuneless did really good, finishing the points, finishing 8th, starting 19th. Never mind, definitely deserving driver of the day. Great job from him.
For sure, great job from him.
Yeah, he didn't get any penalties, so he definitely capitalized on everyone else's mistakes, which was good.
Well, I will let you wrap us up, Pluto.
Well, yeah, thanks for coming out. That is round 5 at Silverstone. Exciting race. Last lap, around like last 3 laps of the race, like yeah, last 2 laps was interesting. Safety car coming out pretty late, so definitely it hurt a lot of people, but definitely helped out different people. That's just kind of how racing goes. It's always the unexpected. But pretty exciting race. Everyone as close as they can, and good battles. We'll see you next round. I'm not sure where it is, but yeah, watch it.
We will see you there.